Hello, my little Pookies. How are we? This is a video to walk you through doing this practice. My sophomores and my wonderful 8th graders, you guys have a test coming up. They're going to give you the SBAC. It's one that you've had a little bit Actually, no. Let's see. You were 10th graders. Let's say. No, maybe 8th graders have, but the rest of you, this is brand new. This is all brand new. And here's why it's really important, you guys. Here's why this matters. Here's why you shouldn't just roll your eyes and go, oh my God, oh my God. One, simply by doing it, you get our school money. All right? Just by participating. Okay? So just attempting it, you are helping out us, you are helping out you, you're helping out the school. So it's important, it matters. And then also another big part is it helps to measure me. Okay? When you do the English part, it helps to measure me. It helps to let me see, it helps to let, my bosses see and a bunch of other people see how well I'm doing. So there's a reason to actually try. All right? That's the most I can ask of you is just try your best. Anyways, at the bottom underneath the screen here, you're going to see a link that'll take you to this page, but I'm going to show you how to get there and what it is I would like you to do today. Okay, you're going to do a practice test. It's going to get you familiar with what the real test is going to be like. There's a lot of new stuff to it, so I don't want you learning how to get around it the very first time. All right. So here's how you do it. You're going to click the link. It's going to take you to this page. It looks roughly like this. You're going to click the practice and training test button. Okay? Practice and training, and then student interface button. Okay? So those are the two you're going to hit. Practice and training, student interface. And then it's going to give you this page that looks like this. And guess what? You're just a guest today. You're just a guest. So, in other words, if you do terribly on the test today, it really doesn't matter. You're just practicing taking the test. So you click sign in as a guest, and it's going to give you all this fun stuff right here. And you just have to select what grade you're in. So either 8th for my wonderful 8th graders or 11th for my stinky 11th graders. Yeah, I know, I pick on you guys. So you click on that. And then it's going to give you all of these choices. Now, here's what I want you to do. I would very much like for you to take the high school ELA practice test, not training test, the practice test. I know it doesn't seem like there's a lot of difference between them, but there actually is. Okay, so please take the ELA practice test. All right, not performance, not training. All right, so you're going to go ahead, you're going to click on that, and it's going to give you all of these funky things like that. Don't even worry about any of those. Just go to select, and let's see, then you say, yes, start my test. It will do a sound check. Okay, tell it yes, as long as it is actually yes. And then there's a bunch of instructions in here. Okay, now this is actually a pretty decent page to spend a little tiny bit of time on. Because I know a lot of you guys are like, oh, I just like to learn it as I go along. The problem is, you may not absolutely get everything. It's like, when you start a video game, it's often a lot better if you have somebody next to you playing it and you can see them do it right. You know what I'm saying? So anyways, you are doing this to kind of learn as you go along today, but there's a lot to it. There's a lot of options. But either way, if you go begin test now and you jump in and you find that you start moving around and you really have no idea what you're doing, you can actually go back and restart the test and look at the instruction. Oh, excuse me. Okay. So anyways, then you're going to get these pages, right? You have text over here, you have questions over here, and you got to go through everything before you move on. Okay, you got to pick an answer. Now you can do other things with them too. What is it? You can like flag them or something. Tutorial notebook. Yeah, mark for you you can put mark for review, but you have to give it an answer. Okay, one way or another, you have to give it an answer. Oh, and here we go. This is if you want to go back and see like how to actually go through this piece. It'll, give you some info. But anyways, that's that. You have to make all the answers. You go through the different pieces, and I want you to actually try this thing out. I want you to get a feel for it. Okay, it is a challenging test. It's supposed to actually see how well you can figure this stuff out, how well you're learning your English, how good of a job I'm doing. Um, so go in, do your best. When you get to the very end, um, you're going to oh, excuse me, before you get to the end, you're going to have to stop with Mrs. Blesso, and eighth graders, you're going to have to put the computers away. 11th graders, you're going to, you'll be starting them up. But at any rate, like I said, this is an issue of you figuring out how to do this so that on test day, you're showing us what you know about the material instead of just learning how to use the test. All right. Thank you guys so much. Please be good, and I will see you after your break.